WBUI, guys, so for the level, I had 129. That level was set right here in after hours. Pretty deep pullback right here. Finally bounced back, broke out. That second 5-minute candle closed green, which was nice. The only unfortunate part about WBUI and why I'm going to say it's a no-go is because of this 5-minute candle right here. This 5-minute candle did close below the breakout level of 129, which does disqualify it. It did bounce back immediately, make this move up to 168, which I do believe is like over a 17% plus move. This one would be super close to being an Andronator setup. It did pop 28%, but since that 5-minute candle closed below the breakout level, it disqualifies it. I can't tell you guys for 100% certain if we have an edge right there in that one, because I don't count the stocks that where a 5-minute candle closes below the breakout level. For WBUI, I know it's the #1 top gainer. Market cap is good, free float is good, but unfortunately, I just don't have any setups on that one. LGCL, guys, this one right here, the market cap says 40 million. However, the breakout level is going to put the market cap above 40 million. Breakout level would be up here. So that one's going to be a no-go because of market cap. Outside of that, go ahead and pull up EHGO. This one is probably the closest to breaking out. The breakout level is right here at $3.02. Free float is below 10 million. That's great. Market cap is 5.6 million, increased by 50%, so below 10 million as well. So that's also great. Oh, I did have an alert go off. ADVB. ADVB broke out right at 9 a.m. So it broke out right at 9 a.m. That's outside of my trading window. So technically my trading window starts at 9:01. Plus the first 1-minute candle was green. The second 1-minute candle was red. I'll show you guys real quick. ADVB. This one's been on the top gainers list for the past few days. So I believe this was the level right here. As you can see, it broke above it. If you zoom into the 1-minute time frame, this 9 a.m. candle was green, 9:01 was red, which is typically a bad sign. But as you can see, this thing is bouncing back. I'm not going to count it out just yet because what we can possibly do here is either one, play it as a 20 to 30% pullback, breakout pullback back down to this level. If it goes enough, 20 to 30%, or it could possibly be an Andronator setup. But this 5-minute candle is definitely going to need to close green, so let's keep it on watch. Free float is good. Market cap is also good, so definitely a possibility here. ADVB is bouncing back right here. That 5-minute candle did close green. Right now, it's only ran 9%. So for the 20 to 30% play, I remember what we want to see. This is where the original 5-minute candle closed. This next 5-minute candle closed green right here. So what I track is when does it give me the retracement back down to this price at 1537. And what I found through tracking the data, the most consistent breakout pullback that you can play is when a stock goes up and makes a 20 to 30% pop and then pulls back. Currently right now, it's only made a 9.9% pop. So it hasn't fully pulled back all the way to 1537 just yet. Hopefully this red candle turns around and it goes up a little bit higher and then comes back. But even if it isn't a 20 to 30% play, if it can pop a little bit more and go up at least 17%, we can play it as an Andronator setup going into market open. One other one that I want to go over with you guys, and to be honest with you guys, I hate the way this one looks, but by the rules, this one is 100% an Andronator setup. So if we go here, breakout level right here at 451, right? 5-minute candle closes right up here. Big breakout. 5-minute candle closes way above the breakout level, all the way up here at 573. And then next 5-minute candle closes red, but we end up making this pop all the way up to 680. That is over a 17% pop. I believe that's an 18% pop when I measured it out. 18.47. And then it's pulled all the way back. It's retraced over 20% here. But you know what it didn't do? It didn't close below. No 5-minute candles have closed below the breakout level of 451. So what does this make this? It made the initial pop of 17% or more. It definitely pulled back within 5% of this level right here. And guess what? We're going into market open and it hasn't closed below the breakout level. That's an Andronator setup. It's definitely not a beautiful one just because of how deep this pullback is. It's a bit different. You know, most Andronator setups, the 5-minute candle doesn't close way above the breakout level like that. But it does fit the bill. It fits the criteria. And if I don't trade it and it ends up being a winner, I'm going to be mad. So I'm going to go ahead and take the trade at market open as long as it stays above 451. So JEM, before I hopped on the call and I was looking at it, I was like, is this the trade that I want to take? And then my answer that I always roll into is, Andrew, do the right thing by the book. And then because I know for a fact I'm going to track this one as an Andronator setup, so I need to be trading it because I need my expectancy to be damn near what's in the tracker. So I am going to be trading JEM at market open. Jim said, isn't the breakout level too early this morning? For which one? I mean, for JEM? Well, the level was set at 530. If you're, let me know if you're not talking about ticker JEM. The level was set at 530, right? Which is fine. It can set the level at 530. Just whenever the stock breaks out for the Andronator setup. So the breakout needs to happen between 7 And I guess technically it could go all the way to 920, you know, if a stock makes a quick pop and then pulls back within 5 minutes. But most of the time it doesn't happen. Most of the time these stocks break out between 7 to 9:15. If a stock breaks out between 6 to 7, I don't count it as an Andrew Nader setup. That was too early. For JEM, it broke out right here at this on this candle, which is 7:25. So it falls in that time frame. So I don't count it off of the time the level was set. I count it off of the time the stock broke out. Let me know if that gives you some clarity. So full rule set, just to go through it. Andrew Nader setup, the breakout must happen between 7 to 9 a.m. EST. Then after that, it must give a strong move to the upside between 17 to 46%. This is what I track, so you know what I do and what I don't track. And then after that, it must pull back within 5% of the 5-minute candle close. So for example, this close right here, after it makes the 17 to 40% move, it must pull back to within 5% of this level. And then after that, it must stay above BL, above the breakout level. And the breakout level is right here at 451. And as you can see, we don't have any 5-minute candles that have closed below it. Keep in mind for EHGO, if we get in, if it's a green light special, I'm going to buy it as a regular green light special, right? Where we get in on the second 1-minute candle close. And then I'm going to switch back over to the 5-minute time frame. And if that next 5-minute candle closes green, I'm going to go in with another position, right? And that's the GLS max continuation. So for continuation, what I found is stocks from other countries outside of the United States, China, and Canada. Doesn't matter if that next 5-minute candle closes green. It doesn't have a super high win rate for stocks from other countries. Will be interesting to see if this one gets rejected here or if it actually breaks out. We just hit this level right here on the last 5-minute candle, and as you can see, it got rejected pretty hard, but it bounced back immediately. I know it's early in the morning. Some of you may have just been pulling up your Webull screens. A couple things you want to double check. Number one, make sure you're in the right account. Number two, make sure you have your trading unlocked. That way, when you go to click the buy button, you're not trying to unlock your account. And also, too, congratulations to my man Eric, who I just got off of a call with right before our live trading session. Made the big decision to jump in and become a one-on-one student. So congratulations on that, man. My goal here over the next 6 months is to teach you as much as I possibly can, show you the data that backs everything up. I'm excited to have you here, man, and let's get you back on track. So ZCMD is starting to pull back here. So it looks like that breakout level is going to be right there at the top of that red candle. 543 right here. We got 40 seconds left on this current 5-minute candle. Did close red. So that is a legit level right there. So for ZCMD, I already have my alert set at the 541 level. Or well, 543 technically, right here. And then as far as volume goes, that last 5-minute candle, that red candle had $12 million worth of volume, roughly. You know, it's a rough number. And then the 5-minute candle before that had $14.4 million. So ZCMD, ton of volume in the stock currently. Free float is great at 1.1 million. Market cap is 4.9 million at the close yesterday. It's only up 20%, so it's very close to that number still. The other one right here, JEM, I am going to be taking a trade on this one. So I'm going to wait until this 5-minute candle closes. So for the Andrew Nader setup, for setups like this, I wait for the 5-minute candle to close at 9:25 a.m. I measure from this candle close 5% below, and that's where I'm putting my buy limit order at. So wherever this candle closes, I'm putting a buy limit order 5% below it, hoping that I can get filled on some volatility at market open. And it's going to be a 10% take profit, 10% stop loss, right? So we can't put in our buy order until this 5-minute candle closes because my buy order is going to go based off of this candle close. And just remember, here in pre-market, when you go over to your classic trade option, make sure you have stop loss and take profit turned off. Make sure the blue check mark is not turned on beside them. And the reason why is because we're still in pre-market, right? And make sure you're going buy limit order. And then you just put in the price that you want to buy it in at. And make sure where it says include extended hours, obviously you want to put yes, include extended hours. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to prioritize ZCMD because we got two different stocks going on at the same time. ZCMD is already above our breakout level, looking like it's going to break out. And then we got JEM. ZCMD, since it's got so much volume and could be a potential green light special, and our take profit is going to be a little bit higher at 15%, I'm going to prioritize ZCMD here. So go ahead and have that one pulled up. JEM is going to be a second priority to me. So we got 55 seconds left on this current 5-minute candle. I'm going to zoom into the 1-minute time frame. First and foremost, we need this 1-minute candle to close green, but also for it to just count as a breakout on the 5-minute time frame, this 1-minute candle needs to close above 543. But it's not going to do it. It's actually going to get rejected. And that means on the 5-minute time frame, this candle almost closed in red right here. Just barely closed green. All right, guys, switching back over to JEM. JEM just gave us a 5-minute candle close right there. My buy order is going to be at 477. Trade, turbo trader, put in the quantity amount. Make sure you don't go in with 100% of your portfolio. And then put my buy order at 4.77. Include extended hours. Make sure take profit, stop loss is not turned on. Submit the order. Okay, I have a buy limit order on JEM at 477. So stop loss will be down there at 423. Take profit will be at 529. But back to the trade at hand, just so you guys understand. Buy order is at 477. So 4.77. I'll put that here. This is going to be my take profit. This is going to be stop loss. EHGO just exploded. I'm on the 1-minute time. I think this thing is going to close too high above it's definitely going to close too high above the breakout level. Let me see where that closed. Yeah, it closed 30% above the breakout level, guys. I'm not taking that one. And it looks like this next 1-minute candle is actually going to close red right here. I'm on the 1-minute time frame, so which makes it an easy decision for me. JEM, it looks like I might get filled on that soon. We're really close to 477. We're at 484. JEM, super close to getting filled. I just got filled. Make sure you set your stop loss immediately. Got filled on a nasty little candle down. Okay, I got my stop loss set. Okay, stop loss 424. Take profit 531. Okay, EHGO. We skipped out on that one. So let me double check the rest of the market, see exactly what's going on. I'm protected to the downside on JEM, so I just need to let that thing breathe and let it do what it do. So I'm watching EHGO right here just because it's obviously moving fast. So if it pops up to 20% here, I want to go ahead and put a buy limit order in at this price right here, which would be like around right there at 427, 426. But if this red candle comes down to the bottom of this rectangle, it's going to be a no-go no matter what. EHGO just fell through, so that's going to be a no-go for me. JEM. Hopefully this just blasts through my take profit at 531. Like just doesn't even play around with it. Boom. Nice full 10% take profit on that one. That was a nice way to start off the day. I just got hit full TP. It's still moving up, so you guys should have got full TP as well. Comment down below. Let me know if you guys got full TP on that one. Hit TP. Jim got out. Eric got out. Let's go. Marianne full TP. Eris TP. Jake TP. Let's go, guys. Great job. Everybody across the board. Great job executing on that one.